Good evening, football fans. What's going on, y'all? Ladies and gentlemen, football fans around the world, we welcome you to tonight's Primetime Face Off as we are all ready and set to do battle in what may just be one of the nastiest divisions in all of the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm talking about that NFC West tonight as two of those teams go head to head, and both of them wear a certain shade of blue. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about Duke and North Carolina. This is a different Battle of the Blues tonight as we have those Los Angeles Rams headed up north to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a bad game tonight. And I mean that in the absolute best way possible, because tonight we're going to have ourselves a little brawl. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, got to say a big shout out, of course, to our sponsors before we start things up here. Huge shout out and thank you to our sponsors, the Southern California Warriors, my team, y'all, that I play for. That's right. Southern California Warriors, semi-pro football team. Big ups to Okie and Leticia, of course, the owners there. Best owners ever, and I won't be playing for nobody else. That's my team, and I'm sticking to them. I'm excited for it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a diehard semi-pro, if you're a diehard football fan or just an athlete, support your local semi-pro teams, y'all. Get that second chance you've been looking for if you haven't made, of course, the pros. And, of course, you're looking for a second chance at football or just any bit in sports. Guess what, y'all? Semi-pro, give them a chance. Show love to the SoCal Warriors at SoCal Warriors on Twitter, at Southern California _Warriors on Instagram. And, of course, give them a like at Southern California Warriors on Facebook. Also, big ups to Background Check International. Mr. Kit Fremen is looking to help you grow your business. If you're looking to make a new hiree, well, you might want to give them a background check. He is the man to go to. Great prices, great rates, and definitely a great guy to talk to, and he's going to help you out build your business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, disclaimer alert, not for illegal use and to try and find anything bad about anybody else who would do such a thing. So once again, for professional use only, businesses out there trying to build your business, make sure to check out Mr. Kit Fremen at Background Check International. Once again, that is at Background Check International, www.bcint.com, www.bcint.com. Also, check him out on Facebook at Background Check International space BCI. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcoming here everybody, football fans around the world. We are just about 40 minutes away from kickoff, and tonight is gonna be a great one. I hope you're ready to rock and roll, because I certainly am, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time for our Week 5 Thursday Night Football Primetime Face Off, as those Los Angeles Rams take on the Seattle Seahawks. And here to help us out with that here tonight, to go head-to-head in quite the battle, I've got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, one of them is my brother in battle from back in the high school days on the turf, and the other one is a newcomer who is cool as the other side of the pillow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming here tonight to represent their teams, let's introduce our combatants. All right, well, first things first. He is representing the away team. He, of course, is diehard Rams fan. And once again, as I mentioned, my brother in battle, the guy who used to share the field with back in the day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming right here from Southern California. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming Mr. Josh Siordia. What's going on, Josh?
How you doing?
Good to have you, too. Good to have you here tonight, brother.
Hey,
Big
man,
shout out, brother. All righty, next up, ladies and gentlemen, he, of course, is diehard Seattle Seahawks fan. First time here on the show. We got a first-timer here tonight. Hopefully it's first of many. He knows a thing or two about that 12th man, and what can I say? I got a weakness for the team because USC fight on. I love Pete Carroll. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming diehard Seattle Seahawks fan, Mr. Art Hernandez.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to all the 12s. Go Hawks tonight. Let's do it.
Hey, glad to have you, brother. Glad to have you. So, We got a best of luck for both of you guys, all kinds of everybody in the audience tonight in the chat room. So we're looking forward to all these great things. Let's rock and roll. Absolutely. Everyone's excited. Everyone's ready to rock and roll. And here we go. So with that said, gentlemen, this is going to be a good game tonight. I really hope it's going to be one to remember. Because, damn it, every time these two teams meet, it's usually a pretty good one. So you guys know a thing or two about each other, and tonight we're going to talk all about it. I hope you're excited. Here we go, y'all. So starting things off here with the Primetime Face Off, got to say, make sure to head on down here to @3and-Out IE Sports Radio. Once again, @3and-Out IESR. Give us a follow, and while you're there, cast your vote for who you think is going to win tonight's battle. Well, game at least. The game. Not the battle between these two guys over here, but the game, of course. Now, we do have 3 judges here tonight to pick who you think is the best, or at least who they think was the better debater tonight. Let's find out who our judges are, shall we? So, all the way from Canada, ladies and gentlemen, really glad to have him here tonight. He, of course, one of our judges here tonight, diehard New England Patriots fan. We have Turban Patriot. So that's one of our judges here for tonight. The next one, well, he's going to judge it fair, but he is Southern California native as well and the host of the SoCal Supreme Sports Show here on IE Sports Radio. He's also the founder and host of Set Point, our volleyball show here on IE Sports Radio, and COO, one of the COOs of the company, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Taryn Rodriguez. And the third judge, by way of South Korea, by way of the military, we have, of course, a diehard Jaguars fan coming on over. He's judging here today. It's actually, what is this? It's Friday morning for him over there right now. So active Army vet going on over there. So big ups to him and shout out to him out there. So he's judging, of course, Mr. Trevor Jags Fan Cave. So big ups to all 3 of our judges tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's boogie. Here we go, y'all. Primetime Face Off, number 1 of week number 5. Is all set. And I don't know why I put Monday. Who would do that? Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. Okay, let's try that again. Thursday night football. Yeah, y'all. Teacher life. I don't know what's going on in here. I get grades and kids and all these crazy things. So anyway, with that said, y'all, tonight, let's do the dang thing. XFactors. You love them. I love them. We all love them. Josh, you are the away team. So you will start us off tonight, brother. Who are your XFactors for your Rams and why?
I'm going to say our X factor for sure is going to have to be Aaron Donald, just on the fact that, I mean, he really is our captain. He's the heart of our team. And, I mean, most of all, the Seahawks give up the most sacks in anybody in the league. So I'm hoping we cash in and he becomes the Rams' new sack leading. He needs 1 sack to become the Rams' all-time sack leader. I mean, he hasn't gotten a sack all season, so I'm hoping today he comes out extra fired up and, you know, he is ready to do it.
I did not know that. He's how many sacks away?
Just 1. He's been 1 away all season. He hasn't gotten it yet, though. He also gets triple teamed all the time. But, I mean, hopefully today he gets after Russell Wilson.
Well, Josh, you also know somebody else who gets triple teamed all the time. In high school, it was a flattering getting triple teamed and quadruple teamed because, you know, fat offensive lineman and nobody else can block. So, I mean, hey, they got to bring in somebody else. So, yeah, I know you were a beast yourself back there after I graduated, brother, taking my spot. So, I got to tell you, man, it's flattering when you get double and triple teamed, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, let's just say
right?
It's not easy to hold back that beast. So, tonight, who knows? If Russell's not quick enough, I don't know. But once again, that's just 1 play. Can he do it all night long? We're going to find out. So, good X factor there. All right, Mr. Hernandez, start us off, brother. Who are your X factors for the Seahawks and why?
I think the biggest X factor for the Seahawks tonight, with Chris Carson being out, is going to have to be Alex Collins. He's going to have to bring the pain. He's got to bring the punch. You know, you're at home. You can't get punched in the mouth. You know, he's got to pick up his pass game because he's not going to run through Aaron Donald every play. You know, just facts. You know, I mean, honestly, he's got to have a breakout game. He's got to have one of those nights where he's the MVP at the end of the night. And if the running game don't get started, I mean, it's gonna bring Seattle's offense off time. You know, and anything can happen at that point. You know, you can't rely on on breakout plays, and you can't rely on Russ breaking out of the pocket and making some kind of weird throw all the time. It's beautiful when it happens, but at some point you got to have some stability. You have to have it. Honestly, the X factor for me is going to have to be Alex Collins in Seattle's offense.
I think those are amazing X factors, and overall, you guys, I honestly think that right now both X factors are gonna have to step it up tonight because this is a rivalry game. Gosh damn it, gentlemen! You guys know ugly rivalry games.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can all agree here that neither of you guys like the Niners at all.
For sure.
Nah.
Yeah.
Or the Cardinals.
For sure.
But what I do know is that you also know how tough each of these teams play you every year.
Absolutely.
My beloved, horrible Raiders had a hell of a fight on Monday night. And you know what, man? The Chargers came out and balled, and we didn't. And that's just when it happens. That's what happens when you have rivalry games. So tonight,
we just had that happen on Sunday.
Say what?
We just had that happen to us on Sunday with the Cardinals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm
the Cardinals
came
to town and took over. So
yeah,
completely, man. So I gotta know, guys. We got some chat going on here in the chat room. So Aaron Donald, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, absolutely. Let's see here. I thought Donald sacked Brady in Week 3. It was the very first ever sack on Brady. Wow, first ever sack on Brady for 80-99. That's crazy. Brad Buckingham, awesome, man. He's also a Seahawks fan. So he says,
"Do
the 12s proud, Art. Go Hawks."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I got you, Brad.
Hey, Brad is actually the host of our northern Pacific West team show, of course, a Northwestern Territory sports show here on IE Sports Radio. So he's a diehard Seahawks. So he'll be cheering on tonight. So
I'm right there with you, Brad. Let's make it happen.
Absolutely, man. So good point, Art. Good stuff. Tough turnaround for Carson. And let's see here. Jazz says DK Metcalf is a beast receiver. Absolutely. Amen. Chargers balled out. Absolutely. And Taryn's a Chargers fan. Anyway, so with that said, you guys, let's talk about this first round. Have some fun here in the first round. We get the chance to talk a little bit of crap. Talking crap is fun. I like talking crap because damn it, it's sports, and we should talk crap every now and then. So, gentlemen, we're going to talk about weaknesses. So, I want no hits below the belt. I'm just kidding. Hit below the belt all you want to. That's what this round's about. Gentlemen, here we go. What are the weaknesses? All right, so we're going to start once again with the away team. Now, Josh and Art are going to exchange some punches here, and I'm excited for this one. So, Josh, what do we got, brother? He says, let's see. So, what are the weaknesses on the Seahawks that you feel the Rams can expose to win this thing here tonight?
Oh, well, the best one that we're really going to have to expose is kind of twofold. It's going to be their secondary, most definitely. And I do feel like they have one of the weaker secondaries in the league right now. And but we got to spread around the ball, and we got to definitely show it and definitely hit their secondary hard. But we got to hit different receivers because, I mean, lately we've been just favoring Cooper Kupp. So I really think if we spread around the ball, we really got to attack their secondary and obviously with the run game as well, because I feel like their defense overall is probably their weaker side. I mean, their offense, we know they're good. You know, Russell Wilson's good, but I honestly feel like we need to attack their defense secondary, and we need to run the ball definitely hard. And if we do that, we can set the tone, spread around the ball. Then we're gonna make them nervous, and that's how we're gonna beat them.
Ooh, okay. So now jabs thrown. All right, Art. What I want you to do is tell me what you think about what Josh said. Do you think, you know what? Yeah, damn, he's got a point, I guess. Or, hey, you're delusional. Stop it. Y'all are losing tonight. And then switch it around. And the question for you is, what are the weaknesses on the Rams that you feel the Seahawks can expose to win tonight?
Honestly, if I was the Rams, I definitely would not be picking on the Seahawks secondary. All it takes is one good jab from Jamal Adams to shut down the entire offense. Remember what happened to George Kittle last week. He never came back from that Jamal Adams hit. That secondary is not one that I personally would say it'd be safe for the Rams to be trying to pick on. But hey, so be it. Let's do it. I'll be ready to see it. And if they can get one over on Jamal, hey, more power to them. But I highly doubt that. On the other side, the weaknesses I think that the Seahawks can expose is Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is Matthew Stafford. I mean, come on, are we really talking about Matthew Stafford like he's elite or something? Matthew Stafford is
Oh,
Matthew Stafford. Has he ever won a playoff game? I mean, he did
oh,
nothing but turn around and go to another city. He's like 4-7 on Thursday Night Football. He's not going to come to Seattle and do anything except get scared and go back home.
Josh,
oh,
defend your
hell.
team.
All right. Well, first of all, I mean, he definitely got me with his stats, but that's on a different team, and that's in Detroit. I mean, look what just happened to Golf. I mean, he didn't even have to touch the ball to throw an interception. So, I mean, you can't compare. He's on the Rams now. He has way more weapons to work with. And I honestly feel like Matthew Stafford is an elite thrower. He just hasn't really had a team to support him or an offensive line. Our offensive line got him, dude. It's just, to be honest with you, I think where we went wrong in the last game is we got away from the run game. Can he carry the team on his own like Russell Wilson? Maybe not. But if he uses his weapons, we play on both sides. I definitely feel like Matthew Stafford can definitely be an MVP, in this season. It's just a question of he just got to find his way. And I mean, I don't think that's fair to judge him from with a different team. Because I mean, look at how good we made Golf look.
He might be able to be an MVP like in the CFL, maybe.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, not the NFL. We're talking about the same Matthew Stafford.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
He just
I
called
think
him
he's
Doug
gonna-
Flutie.
Let's just say this. I guarantee you wins a playoff game this season.
Hey, Jamal Adams, if you hear this and you pick him off, send me the ball, please. Appreciate it.
You can send a UPS. That's cool. I'll sign for it. That's okay.
Nothing.
I'm just saying, I think Ramsey's definitely going to be a ball before your guy.
Hey, I can't even speak on Ramsey. He's the truth.
You know what I mean?
I'm not going to run myself into a brick wall.
So we got a little conversation going on here in the chat room. It's pretty funny. So Rams lost 2 corners to Cleveland Browns. So Rams secondary is also vulnerable. Oh, okay. So if Stafford is elite, he is at the near bottom, at or near the bottom. Okay. Matthew Stafford throws for a lot of pass yards each season. Okay. So Stafford not making the playoffs ain't his fault. The Lions gave him crap tools, blind leading the blind. And Stafford had a Hall of Fame wide receiver. He had tools. Goff was not as good with Fisher, but better with McVay. Okay, so all kinds of opinions going on here in the chat room tonight. So thank you, everybody around the world tuning in tonight. We appreciate all of your love, and thank you so very much. So we went back and forth one time. Now we're going to do it one more time in the lightning round, and that's going to conclude this debate. Judges, I hope you guys are tallying up this thing here tonight, because this is a hell of a fight. These guys are going back and forth. Lots of stats being thrown around. Lots of everything, man. So, gentlemen, I'm loving it. We have one more round to pick the winner of this debate here tonight. So we're going to go back and forth one more time. Josh, tell me, brother, what is your game plan tonight for the Rams to defeat the Seahawks? All of it, man. I want every bit. What do you think your Rams must do to leave victorious tonight from Seattle?
To be honest with you, we gotta hit Russell Wilson for sure. We got to get him off his game. Obviously, mobile quarterbacks have been an issue for us this season. Well, the slower quarterbacks, we've done great in those games. Mobile quarterbacks, as we've seen on Sunday, definitely give us a problem. So we need to get to them. We need to apply pressure, and I really feel like our defense is going to be the key for us. And I feel like Stafford just needs to spread around the ball. I've noticed lately he just goes to Cooper Kupp a lot. He needs to get away from that. I get he's a safety net, but he needs to spread the ball around, realize he has Deshaun Jackson, he has Tyler Higbee, he has Robert Woods. We need to spread the ball around, and, I mean, just defensively. When we come back, if we make defensive plays, get our offense going and make sure they have the ball, we're definitely going to win this game. But if we do the bend but not break defense like we tried last week, it might be pretty hard. We got to play our game.
Agree.
And
I think you have a hell of a game plan. I think you got some things figured out there, brother. So, all right, Art, this is back to you, man. You tell us, first of all, what you feel about Josh's game plan. Do you think this is how you would attack the Seahawks if you were playing against Seahawks? And then, of course, give us your game plan for the Seahawks to defeat the Rams here tonight.
I definitely feel like over the past 8-9 years that Russ has been in Seattle, and the Rams have had his number, it's usually been because I feel like he gets too much in his head. They try to play it safe too much. They're usually extremely low-scoring games. At some point, they just got to get out of their head. I mean, it is what it is. They got to make it happen. The Rams have a good game plan as long as they just try to play it efficiently and not try to do anything crazy. As far as our game plan for the Rams, I think they have to establish the rush immediately. Like, they have to establish the run game quick. That's going to be the major factor. We all know Seattle has receivers. They have DK and they have Lockett. The passing game's it hasn't really been an issue unless Russ doesn't have time to throw the ball. On the defensive side, Jamal Adams got to punch somebody in the mouth. They got to set the tone. They need the turnovers. You create turnovers in this game, and it's going to be an easy game for the Seahawks. If you don't have any turnovers, it's going to be one of those 12 to 14 games, and whoever has the ball last is going to win.
I love it. Okay, that was great from both of you. Josh, finish us off, brother. What do you think about his game plan against your Rams?
Well, I mean, I think he's absolutely right. If they can run the ball on us, we're going to be in a world of trouble, especially once they get to the passing side of their game. And I definitely agree with him as well. I do think it's going to be a close game, and it's going to come down to who has the ball last. But I don't see them running all over our defense with a backup. I'm just saying.
Hey, and that's a true fan right there. You don't need to speak for your team.
For sure.
Gentlemen, that is going to do it for the debate. Judges, give me your final in the Twitter chat room, not here in the comments. Give me your final thoughts on the winner of here. We got 3 judges. We don't know who's it going to be. We had a majority tie a couple weeks ago. That was crazy. But yeah, that was crazy. So this is boxing rules, by the way, guys. We're going boxing rules. So we can have a unanimous, we can have a split decision, we can have all kinds of crap in here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think. But let's go back and forth one more time while our judges get us the scorecards and let us know who they think won it. So let's go back and forth, starting with you, Josh, and then we'll go right to you, Art. Final score tonight and why?
I'd say 24-21. I think it'll be low scoring. I think they're still going to get a couple touchdowns, and I think the Rams will win probably by a field goal more likely. I don't think it's going to get super high scoring. I think that both defenses are going to try to step up, but I think overall the Rams should be able to win by 3. I don't feel like we're going to blow them out of the water by any means, but I feel like we could definitely have enough tools and enough on defense that if we get after it, we can definitely win 24-21.
All right, Art, what do you think?
47-14 Seahawks, don't at me. That's just what it is. I got high hopes and expectations. I'm rooting for the 47-14 every week. That's my number. I got to go with it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, I think you think Ramsey's going to hurt himself in warm-up.
Shoot.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Hey, you know what?
It
happens. My goodness, that was
Thursday night football. Russ is capable of anything.
I can't argue with you, man. Wow. Man. He said 47. I don't know, man. He's hanging up 47, man. Oh my goodness. Hey, you know what though? It's all good, and that's what it's all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has concluded our Primetime Face Off for tonight. I just got to say, once again, ladies and gentlemen, a hell of a debate here, of course, to our 2 combatants, Mr. Josh Siordia and Mr. Art Hernandez. This was a good one, guys. The judges were torn, it looks like, but man, it was a good one. And I really think this was, it was a good one. So we're going to go ahead and talk about these finals real quick. Look at that. So a couple more here. What up to Marcus in the chat room, the host of our Gloves Off podcast, talking all MMA and boxing here at IE Sports Radio. If you love some fights, some combat sports, that's where you want to be. Gloves Off, y'all. So Brad Buckingham says Hawks need to establish pass rush. Keep disguising the defense. Eliminate Cooper Kupp / Stafford connection. Terrence says there is no way the Hawks hang 47 on the Rams. I'm just saying. Right, so if they do, I will send $10 to Art.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Hey, Art, brother, you might have a ball coming from Russell.
From Jamal, yeah.
Sorry, not from Russell. You might have a ball coming from your secondary and $10 from Taryn tonight if everything goes your way.
Let's do it. You never know.
Josh, why don't you ask for something? You guys are making your wish list up.
Oh, we're making I want Super Bowl tickets then.
Oh,
Hey, if the Rams put a 47 on your team, I want Super Bowl tickets.
I love it. Gentlemen, this debate has come to a close, and we do have a winner. So, first things first, guys, once again, thank you to our judges here tonight. They were absolutely awesome. So, for the Thursday night football game itself, oh, man. Wow, they're just having fun in the chat right now. So, for the Thursday football game itself, y'all, Thursday night football game between the Rams and Seahawks tonight, you, the listeners, went on that voting poll. We had a good number of votes tonight. Thank you to everybody who voted. We appreciate you so very much. Hopefully, you gave us a follow while you're there. We'll give you a follow back. We love to show the love. We're all football fans, y'all. So, with that said, tonight's voting poll was a close one, y'all. Oh my gosh. These are the kind of voting polls I love because that just goes to show you how good this game is probably going to be. Now, does it mean that because of a Twitter poll vote, it's going to be a good one? No. But my goodness, it could very well be because fans seem to know their football a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the voting poll results here tonight, you, the listeners, with 52%. That means it was 52-48, y'all. That's how close this voting poll was here tonight. So tonight, you, the listeners, for the game, not the debate, with 52% are going with the Los Angeles Rams to win this thing here tonight. Oh, man, that was awesome. So the listeners are
we're about to make Seattle the Rams house.
It's going to be a lot of mad people tonight.
What's that?
It's going to be a lot of mad people tonight. 52% worth.
So real quick, Josh, what do you think about the listeners' pick?
Oh, I completely agree with them. I think the Rams are going to win. I think he's going to be pretty sad tonight.
Call me.
Especially because you're talking 47 points on a 3-day turnaround.
I'm loving this. So, gentlemen, let's get to the debate and talk about who these judges thought won this thing here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen listening right now, gentlemen, you two in the debate, these judges actually had this thing very close. Oh my gosh, they had it close. And the winner won by a freaking hair. But my gosh, this was a great debate. And this is definitely going to be one of the favorites of the season when the season is over. This is going to be one of the best, I believe. At least I think so far. So, ladies and gentlemen, so check it out. So, with the first vote, Turban Patriot, of course, diehard fan of the Patriots by way of Canada. He gave a back and forth with the last couple of rounds, with all the rounds, but ultimately, Turban has selected our boy Josh to win this thing. All right, so that's one vote. Next vote we have here, by way of South Korea, once again, by way of the U.S. military. He's coming home soon, but of course, Jaguars fan, diehard Jags fan, all right? Jags fan cave. He also said it was a close one, but ladies and gentlemen, Jags is going with Art to win this thing. This means it all comes down to one vote. And man, this was a close one. They all were. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the judges, with every bit of their, however they diced this thing up, it was a close one, but they all said it was close. So ladies and gentlemen, the winner here of tonight's Primetime Face Off here on 3 and Out on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Taryn selected for the win Art Hernandez to win this thing here tonight.
Go Hawks.
Oh my goodness, the winner of tonight's
First time
Primetime
one
Face
hitter
Off
quitter.
is going up north. Art, what you got to say about that, man?
Man, hey, shout out to the judges. Hey, y'all know who's gonna win tonight. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for being real. Thank you for having me on, Larry. I appreciate, Josh, appreciate you too. Nice chopping it up with you guys. Thank you guys very much. Hopefully I can be on again.
All right. Well, Josh, I got to hear from you, brother. What you think, man?
Oh, I think he must have paid him off with that $10 bet and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but we'll see what happens. We face you guys twice. I'll be ready for the rematch.
For sure.
Hey, I love it. Josh just called this a Mayweather fight. He said someone got paid off. Well, did I say that? I'm sorry. I didn't say that out loud. I'm sorry. Oh, whoops.
Hey, maybe I'll see you back. I'll see you back on the podcast next time we face off, man.
Oh, for sure.
I'm looking forward to it, ladies and gentlemen. It is awesome. I am so damn excited for this. This was a good one. So Jess says here, I'll give Art a personal shout out at the Seahawks. Hang 47, man. Yeah, amen. Well, thank you, gentlemen. This was a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, this has come to a conclusion, and how we're going to do it as we always do, end it in style. Art, you're the winner tonight, man. So please, let all these diehard Seahawks fans around the world know where to follow you and anywhere else they want to find you, man.
Man, you can follow me on Twitter at Art Hernandez Jr. 4. Hit me up, follow me. I'll follow back.
That's what's up, brother. Josh, let everybody know, brother, where can all these diehard Rams fans find you?
Oh, you already know, Ramley Man 56.
That's what it's all about, gentlemen. So with that said, y'all, thank you so very much for being on tonight's show. You guys are absolutely amazing. Please enjoy the football game tonight. It's going to be a good battle. We got the chat room, man. Terrence says, I was close to picking a tie, but I don't like ties. Well, had it have been a tie, had he have selected tie, it would have been a freaking majority. I think it would have been a majority draw, and we would have had a draw here tonight. So awesome. It is what it is. But the rematch can come at any time they play in primetime again. So maybe next season we'll see.
Sounds good.
Looking for that. So, gentlemen, I just want to say thanks again for being on tonight's show. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your time. Take care. God bless you both and your families. I look forward to having you guys both back on the show. Josh, I look forward to seeing you and the family soon, brother. Take care, gentlemen, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Y'all have a great one.
God bless. Go Hawks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight's Primetime Face Off. Oh, cheer up, Josh. I didn't win the Primetime Face Off. Yeah, you didn't. But time for my final weigh-in for tonight's game. All right, so as we know, tonight's game is going to deal a lot of who can stop who's most powerful attack. Now, doesn't that seem cliche? Isn't that what always happens? Yes, but tonight's a little bit different. The reason being is because the Seahawks have this incredible it's just something about that stadium. We all know it. Everyone knows that the 12th man is a real thing, all right? In my opinion, it started with Gig'em, all right, with Texas A&M, but Seahawks can take it. But regardless, the Seahawks have one major X factor in their corner, and I do believe that stadium is going to be rocking and rolling, and those Rams aren't going to hear very much. Regardless, right now, the Seahawks have a they're up against the wall already. They know that the Arizona Cardinals are solid, and they're not to be played with, okay? They just did what they did to the Rams on Sunday. The Rams coming off of a nasty loss. They're demoralized. They know that they can stick the pitchfork in them further and even twist it if they want to, which is ouch. But are the Rams going to answer the call? Are they going to come out guns a-blazing, ready to rock and roll and ready to fight? Are they going to head into that stadium and not care about that sound, not care about anything? I'll tell you right now, this is going to be one heck of a fight tonight, and I cannot wait to enjoy it. Both Cecilia and I are going to go grocery shopping, but it's all right. I got YouTube TV, y'all, so we're going to have the game while we're grocery shopping. You know what I mean? It's going to be picking out chili beans and enchilada sauce and everything, and we're going to be watching the game too on the same exact time like this with the game sideways. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, tonight will be quite the battle. We are just 15 minutes away from kickoff, and I'm ready to give my final verdict. So with that said, y'all, tonight I am really excited for this one. I believe the Seahawks are going to come out and fight and give the Rams all they can handle. But my gosh, it is so hard for me to not pick the Rams after that battle last week. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be probably one of the best games of the year, and I am excited for every moment of it. I'm going final score 31-24. The Los Angeles Rams go up north and find a way to win this thing because, my gosh, they have what it takes. They have a monster playing at the three technique, Aaron Donald, and they just have a very solid football team. The Hawks have everything they need as well, but tonight they're going to be fueled by those fans, and I feel it's going to carry them so far. And they're going to do well, but I think I saw earlier that Carson's out. That's another owie. So overall, y'all, ouch, that's tough. But I think tonight it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a good one. But my goodness, I just feel that those Rams are going to get it done. So thanks to everybody, of course, who given their final prediction up here. Taryn, final score prediction: Rams 35, Hawks 31, Seahawks 31. I agree, Taryn. It's going to be somewhere in that ballpark. We're going to see some scores, but it seems at time it's not. No 47 is going to happen. Art needs to stop that. But anyway, y'all, that is going to do it for tonight's show. Man, it was a good one. We are ready and set for Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. For Sunday Night Football. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, your boy Larry B. Make sure, of course, to give both the Southern California Warriors and Background Checks International a follow. Show them some love. Make sure to follow IE Sports Radio on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. Give us a like. We certainly like that. We thank you all so very much. You can follow me, your boy Larry B, at the THEE_LB53. You can follow IE Sports Radio at IE Sports Radio, both on Instagram and Twitter at IE Sports Radio. Give us a like on Facebook. We certainly like that at IE Sports Radio. Background Check International, www.bcint.com. Also, IESportsRadio.com as well. Once again, Background Check International, www.bcint.com. And follow the Southern California Warriors at SoCal Warriors on Twitter, at Southern California_Warriors on Instagram, and, of course, on Facebook at Southern California Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you Sunday. Until then, take care. And as always, God bless.